how can you get short-term money in real estate too? That can be trickier, right? You need scale generally, right? You need scale to be able to do that. So let's take an example. Let's say you could get a house for $100,000, right? That means for $1 million, you could get 10 houses. That means if you created a fund that was a $5 million fund, you could potentially buy 50 houses, right? And let's say you could buy a property management company, for $100,000 on top of that was at least break even and then gave you access to all that, right? I actually think that would be easier than what we're doing right now.
That's really kind of what I thought. I mean, you're placing a bigger bet, right? Like that is, you wouldn't be the first person ever to do something like this, but there's not that many examples I can point to and say, yeah, that worked. Whereas flipping houses, I can point to millions of examples where it's worked, right? So it's not as proven, but I don't think it's that dissimilar from what that private equity firm does at Hilton Head when they bought all those housing, whatever that was. Or if you did build to rent, you're still buying land, right? Spending money on fixing it up, AKA development, and renting it out, right? It's just, you're still acquiring, doing some work on the house and renting it out. Like that part of the business model is not changing, right? So,
yeah, no, I actually think that's a great business model to start that fund, buy 50 houses. It'd be a good investment just to keep them as long-term rentals. But then if you could turn a percentage of them into short-term rentals, and then you also kept trying to grow the property management business and you kept trying to grow the assets under management, I think that's awesome, man.
Thanks for listening to the Virtual Real Estate Investing Podcast, presented by Greyline Investments, where we talk about how to find, fund, and finish deals from anywhere in the world.